Have you ever stood atop a high mountain, felt the wind rush past, and heard a sound that wasn't quite the wind? A deep, resonant echo that almost sounded like a colossal heartbeat, or maybe the beat of enormous wings. Welcome as we venture into the high-altitude homes of one of America's most enigmatic legends, the Thunderbird. Today, we're not just looking at the skies. We're climbing the peaks, exploring the sacred mountains that these mythical creatures are said to call their domain. Across the United States, from the rocky spine of the Appalachians to the majestic Sierra Nevada and the soaring Rockies, tales of giant thunder-bringing birds have been whispered for centuries. But these aren't just random stories. They are deeply intertwined with specific, revered landscapes. For many indigenous tribes, certain mountains are more than just rock and ice. They are sacred spaces, pillars connecting the earth to the sky world. And it is here, in these hallowed high places, that the Thunderbird reigns supreme. Let's start with the concept of a sacred mountain. In countless tribal traditions, mountains are seen as sources of power, places of vision, quests, and the abodes of powerful spirits. Mount Shasta in California, for example, is revered by many tribes, including the Karak and Wintu, as a center of the universe. The Black Hills of South Dakota are the sacred heart of the Lakota people. These peaks are not just geographical features. They are living, breathing entities, central to cultural and spiritual life. So, why would a creature as powerful as the Thunderbird choose these specific locations for its home? The answer lies in the very nature of the bird itself. The Thunderbird is not just an animal, it's a force of nature, a living embodiment of the storm. Its wings create the thunder, and the flash of its eyes is the lightning. Were better for such a celestial being to reside than on a peak that touches the clouds, a natural throne from which to command the weather. This connection explains so many of the mysterious phenomena reported in these mountain ranges. Hikers and climbers have often spoken of strange, rhythmic booming sounds echoing through the valley's sounds that are too deep and regular to be simple rock falls or thunder. Could this be what the old tales describe? The wingbeats of the Thunderbird, resonating through the stone heart of the mountain itself. These mysterious echoes are a common thread in sightings. People report hearing them first, a low-frequency thrumming that seems to vibrate in their chest long before they see anything. It's a sound that instills a sense of profound awe and a little bit of primal fear. It's the sound of immense power on the move. And then there are the sightings themselves. Reports of enormous birds near high peaks are surprisingly consistent. Witnesses often describe a creature with a wingspan so vast it momentarily blocks out the sun, soaring effortlessly along sheer cliff faces. They're seen nesting on inaccessible ledges, places where only the wind and the most powerful of winged creatures could possibly reach. Take the accounts from the Cascade Range in the Pacific Northwest. For generations, local tribes like the Salish have told stories of these giant birds. More modern accounts from lagars and backcountry explorers in the 20th century Mere these ancient legends, a dark, eagle-like shape, but impossibly large, circling the snow-capped volcanoes like Mount Rainier or Mount Hood. These aren't just valley sightings. They happen at high elevations in the Thunderbird's own territory, where the air is thin and humans are merely visitors. The Thunderbird, in this context, becomes a powerful symbol of strength and elevation, both literally and spiritually. Its home is the highest point of the land, a place of perspective and power. To ascend a mountain is to move closer to the spirit world, and in doing so, one enters the domain of the Thunderbird. The creature represents the untamable spirit of the wilderness, the raw power of nature that commands respect. It's a guardian of these sacred places. Its presence ensures that these mountains remain wild, revered, and a little bit feared. The storms it brings are not just destructive. They're cleansing and life-giving, bringing the rain that nourishes the forests and fills the rivers below. The Thunderbird is a creator and a destroyer, a perfect embodiment of the duality of nature, which is most powerfully felt in the extreme environment of a high mountain. So, why are mountains the Thunderbird's domain? Because mountains are where the earth meets the sky. They are natural bridges between our world and the realm of spirits, weather, and cosmic forces. The Thunderbird, as a liminal being that exists between the physical and the supernatural, needs such a place. It needs the isolation of the peaks to remain elusive, the high perches to survey its territory, and the powerful updrafts to lift its massive form into the sky. Its connection to thunder and lightning makes the storm-battered summits a natural habitat. When a thunderstorm rolls in over a mountain range, it's easy to imagine it's not just a meteorological event. It's the Thunderbird awakening, spreading its wings, and reminding all who dwell below of its awesome power. The mountain is its fortress, its pulpit, and its throne. These stories also serve as a crucial reminder of our place in the natural world. They teach us that there are places of immense power that should be approached with humility and respect. The sacred mountains are not just there to be conquered, they are there to be revered. The legend of the Thunderbird acts as a spiritual guardian for these landscapes. It encourages us to look at a mountain range not as a collection of resources to be exploited, but as a sacred geography, alive with stories and powerful beings. The next time you find yourself gazing up at a towering peak, or perhaps even hiking its trails, listen carefully. Listen past the sound of the wind, past the call of a hawk. Listen for that deep, resonant beat. You might just be hearing an echo from a time when giant wings cast shadows over the land, a time when the sacred mountains were, and perhaps still are, the home of the magnificent Thunderbird. Thank you for joining me on this ascent into the world of myth and mystery. What are your thoughts? Have you ever had a strange experience in the mountains? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more journeys into the heart of legend. Until next time, keep looking up.